This here is Highway 61 Filling Station Show.
Hi, this is Elmer with the Highway 61 Filling Station Show, and have we got a show for you. There's big news about this town called Ely, Minnesota. Well, normally, that's actually up north. Ely is actually up north. We talk about going up north, that is it. You got to drive like 5 or 6 hours, and that's if you don't stop. Anyhow, so normally people go up there and do fishing or, resorting and stuff, but not now. They cross the line. They outlawed drones in Ely, Minnesota as of the 1st of April. And I think that's pretty bad. Well, you can read about it at ely.org. Why do they call it a dot? It's a period. It's not a... That's stupid. Anyway, ely.period or O-R-G. Well, so the 3 videos, this one is by a guy named Byron Zunick, and he's called a nosy neighbor. Well, he wants to fly around, look at his neighbors and what they're doing, maybe doing something naughty or using up too much, I don't know what, but, I think if he looked in the windows, that's called peeping Tom, and that's not good. And then this lady, she was one that started, Julia Fryer. Well, she's got the sunbather, as she said, and she didn't say how much she had on, and she doesn't. The main thing is she doesn't know how to see that good far away, so she thought something was flying around, and she thought it was a drone, so she reported it, and actually it wasn't a drone. But I don't really have time to explain the whole thing, so you got to watch her video. And then the other video has 2 guys. Anton Nelson is a drone hunter, and he is not related to me, just so you know. I am Elmer Emmanuel Nelson, not related to Anton Nelson. And well, he needs some help with his iPhone and the app, and I guess it's not working right, but I can't help him with that stuff. I don't know how. So anyway, the other guy is Stan Lupanzik. Well, I think that guy is called a drone spotter, but really, I don't think he's that. I think he's kind of weird, because I think he's the guy that actually watches Julia when she's doing the sunbathing stuff. Well, he might want to spend a little more money on like a girlfriend and going out on dates instead of buying 7 pairs of binoculars. That's stupid. Well, why do they call it a pair? Because, I mean, it's already got 2 lenses. Why you got a pair of binoculars? I mean, why just hold one in each hand or something? Anyway, so I got to warn Mayor Don. I think we could correct this for Minnesota's reputation. We could make Minnesota City safe for drones. We could call it a drone sanctuary, kind of like Eagle Sanctuary, something like that. And then we wouldn't even require a permit to carry one, and as long as you bought the gas from me. And then, well, there's 2 things pretty sure about this. One is we already know about the people who live here, so we don't really need to go snooping around. And the second thing is, you got to be pretty skinny if you want to go sunbathing, and I don't qualify, that's for darn sure. Anyway, this could be an April Fool's joke, or they might just try to be stealing my viewers on YouTube. Peace, but not Ely. See you later, alligator.
Highway 61 Filling Station Show. It's not just Minnesota nice anymore.